Well, I know where this was 15, 20 years ago, and I see how it's evolved, and we were driving around and looking at all the new construction. It's a miracle.
I didn't get why there wasn't more momentum. There was such a plethora of really cool historic buildings that they just weren't occupied. They were all vacant. And early on, I met Pastor Lusk and just fell in love with him, and I just felt like I had found my long-lost brother. We just got each other. All these years, he's been my strength and my support.
Our partnership with People to People and Reverend Lusk was vitally important to the development of JBJ Soul Homes. In fact, if it were not for People and Reverend Lusk, we wouldn't have had that project. In the next 5 to 10 years, I hope that through the efforts of People to People and other organizations like People to People that prevent homelessness through education and employment and other supports, that we'll all be able to walk down our streets and not see anyone sleeping on them.
Now, as Philadelphia progresses and we get stronger, I think there's certain challenges that we all have to attend to. Public education. You know, if we don't solve the challenges collectively of public education, we're screwed as a city. And we have to work together to change that. And there's great opportunity here. I think the world is heading towards public-private partnerships. So I would hope that we can reinvent public education. And we have the resources and the skills and the desire to do it. So that's something that I would like to see happen in my lifetime.
We're able to impact others, and I think that's what's so great about Reverend Lusk and what he does, you know, with his People for People, because it's all going out and talking to these young people that right now feel so hopeless. Just come up these elevators and see these young boys and girls and see that their dreams are, they have the dream.
Well, has it been easy? I'm sure it's not been easy. I'm sure he's had more no's than yeses.
But this is a great story. This is a story that starts with a lot of challenge and passion and just never giving up.
The many programs and varied programs that People for People have really changed lives. What greater gift can you give to somebody than to actually change their life? For example, the HOPE Crisis Pregnancy Center. The word HOPE, the acronym that we chose, is helping other people eternally. By giving the young women here in North Philadelphia a chance to have their babies born rather than aborted. We all know the abortion rate, it's getting worse. But in North Philadelphia, there's great hope. So having the HOPE Crisis Pregnancy Center right here on North Broad Street, this year alone, we've seen approximately 50 babies saved from abortion, 50 human lives. Then to talk about the other programs of People for People, whether it's the after-school mentoring program, whether it's the Welfare to Work program, whether it's feeding children, giving them a great meal after school so they don't go home to an empty place. And then to see that Eastern University has a campus now in North Philadelphia, right here on Broad Street, to be giving people a chance to get a great education. And Herb is just getting started. There's people around the world that are trying to model what he's done here in North Philadelphia. Well, the future's bright for People. A huge ripple effect because the integrity and the credibility of People for People is unquestioned. So people enjoyed giving their money here to want to help us accomplish the goal.
People for People is making a difference in our communities. But together, we change lives.